little guy, man. He's threatening to nuke South Korea. Does he not know that North Korea and South Korea are really close to get... Like, he's always looking through those giant binoculars, right? Like, I hope somewhere on those binoculars it says, objects may be closer than they appear. Right? That's like New York threatening to nuke New Jersey, you know? It's like, holy crap, there's going to be some blowback. It's like farting in a smart car, you know?
It is Friday. That means it's time for That Canadian Guy. Glenn Foster sitting here in studio with me this time. Glenn?
Unusual, seeing you face to face.
It is. Now, you were making fun of the North Korean leader.
Yes.
I hear you want to make fun of our new leader in Canada.
Dear leader?
We could call him that. Justin Trudeau, maybe dear leader one day. Right now, I call him Prime Minister in waiting for all the Canadas.
People want to know how this could happen, and I think we need to look at the root causes.
The root causes?
I think someone's feeling excluded.
I wish more so. I wish more so. Unfortunately, he's the Liberal leader. What do you make of him?
Well, here's a question. Okay, people say he has no experience, that he's a drama teacher, right? Mm-hmm. But now Ronald Reagan was an actor. He became a great president. So, but the question here's the thing. Those who can't teach, does that mean that Justin can't act?
Perhaps. So from Justin Trudeau, the other Justin in the news is also Canadian, Justin Bieber, going through the Anne Frank Museum, shadowboxing, saying inappropriate things.
Oh, I didn't hear the shadowboxing thing.
Yeah. No, so somebody was in there and they snapped a cell phone picture. He's in the Anne Frank Museum shadowboxing with his buddies.
Okay.
So,
all I heard about was what he wrote in the book, which was that I hope you would have been a
believer.
A believer, exactly.
Yeah, so she's a big, Anne Frank, a big Justin Bieber fan.
Yeah, well, and then her sister came out and said, yeah, she was a music fan, and she was 12 years old. I mean, you could very easily see her being one of those screaming, well, maybe not screaming, obviously.
In hiding.
Yeah, I think Anne Franks were the first parents to go, turn that down.
Man,
I went to the Anne Frank Museum. Well, I didn't get in because I went too late. There was a huge lineup. There was a huge lineup, and I did not get in. I should have went earlier. I should have went when there was no lineup. I should have went in 1943.
Oh, ba-dum-bum. Maggie Thatcher, big lineups for that funeral.
Yes. I have to say I don't remember. That was the 80s, Brian. That was the 80s.
You're not going to remember a whole lot.
I was probably more into Iron Maiden than the Iron Lady. But
perhaps.
Now, there were some people saying that Maggie Thatcher would have been upset at the public expense of her funeral, and that it should have been privatized. And I think, they missed some promotional opportunities. The Iron Lady's funeral brought to you by Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3. Pardon me.
And then they could have had, what's his face, drop in, Robert Downey Jr.
There you go.
For an appearance.
There you go. There's a drink in Scotland called Iron Brew.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Well, there you go. See, they could have all kinds of opportunities missed.
Could have been that. Now, the Saudis have this weird thing going on. This one, I saw the headline. Yes. I know you want to talk about this. I saw the headline and just rolled my eyes.
They have deported 3 men. The religious police have deported 3 men for the crime of being too handsome. So there goes my Saudi Arabia tour, Brian.
I mean, it sounds to me like, I don't know if you remember Billy Crystal, Fernando, and You Look Marvelous.
Oh, You Look Marvelous, that's right.
Yeah, so these guys, they're too good looking, so get out of the country.
How insecure in their masculinity are these guys? You look at Saudi Arabia, it's all oil derricks and phallic symbols. I mean, no wonder there's so many Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I think somebody's compensating for something. And also, in a country where you can be stoned for being a homosexual, I don't think I want to be the guy going, hey, he's pretty handsome.
Not good job security. Listen, you're not doing a Saudi Arabian tour anytime soon because you're too handsome.
That's right.
But you do have some other stuff coming up.
I'm allowed in Newfoundland.
You're allowed in Newfoundland. You fit in right there. Going to St. John's when?
St. John's, May 2nd to 4th, and Halifax, May 9 to 11.
All right, and of course we can check out all the information we need to know. ThatCanadianGuy.com. It's a good thing I don't speak for a living. Glenn, good seeing you. We'll chat again soon. We're not done yet. A little bit more to come.